Welcome to the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast, a show all about reviewing dinosaurs on a scale of 1 to 10 fossils before only the elite terrible lizards make it into the prehistoric cage match. This program is presented by the Stomp Chomp Roar Company and can be heard within all the rock layers across the planet. Grab your dinosaurs and your official scorecard because it's now time to dig for dinosaurs. Here's your Mesozoic host, Dinosaur Ranger Anthony.
Good morrow, all my junior pilgrims. Of course I mean junior paleontologists, right? I'm just so excited for this Thursday. Do you guys all know what this Thursday is? It's the 401st Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States of America. It's almost turkey time! Gobble, gobble, gobble! Well, you guys, I cannot believe it's been 401 years since the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Native Americans shared that very first feast of thanks. It all started when a Native American named Squanto taught the Pilgrims how to cultivate corn, how to extract maple tree sap, how to catch fish out of the river, how to hunt, and even how to avoid some of the poisonous plants that they weren't used to here in North America. Do you guys think there was poisonous plants when the dinosaurs were alive? That would have just been crazy. But you guys, this helped build a great relationship with the Pilgrims, the Europeans, and the Native Americans here that lived in North America. And this is what led to the annual Feast of Thanks. Now, what do you guys like to eat most on Thanksgiving? I love all the turkey and mashed potatoes. I just can't wait to get them in my belly. Well, you guys, nonetheless, welcome to the Dinosaur Review for Kids Harvest Feast. And this is your host, Pilgrim Ranger Anthony, and today we're reviewing a turkey-like dinosaur genus. But before we bake our turkeys for today's podcast, let's update you guys all on some dinopreneur news. Well, everybody, December is just around the corner. I can't wait for the Christmas season, and we've got some awesome virtual lessons coming at you for the month of December. So on Sunday, December 4th, as part of our Donuts and Dinosaurs meeting, we're going to be doing Santa Claus's Dinosaur Toy Workshop, talking about some awesome dinosaur toys. All my junior dinosaur rangers will be invited to bring all some of their awesome toys, and we'll talk all about dinosaur toys for our Donuts and Dinosaurs meeting. Then we'll be doing another lesson on Sunday, December 11th, and this one's going to be the Fossil Ornament Project. That's right, the Fossil Ornament Project. You'll need salt, a flour, and water, and we're all going to be making our very own Christmas dinosaur ornaments. And then on Sunday, December 18th, we'll be doing our second virtual lesson, and that one will be North Pole dinosaurs. So we'll be talking about many of the dinosaurs that lived up north in the winter, in the snow and the ice, up towards the North Pole, where Santa Claus lives. So it's going to be so much fun. And you guys, to become a Patreon club member, you can join for as low as $5 a month to gain access to some of my virtual lessons and all of my exclusive posts. It's the perfect Christmas gift that lasts more than just a few weeks after those toys start to get boring. You'll have tons of fun on the Patreon club, on the Stomp Chomp Roar Patreon club. And to sign up your junior paleontologist, you can learn more. Just go ahead and visit patreon.com/StompChompRoar. Now, everybody, on my online store at StompChompRoar.com, we have some awesome merchandise ready for the holiday season. We've got our dinosaur fossil dig kits, our dinosaur sand slime kits, and even our fossil salt dough kits. It's super cool. They're all super awesome for this holiday season. To check those things out, just go to my website, StompChompRoar.com/store to learn more. Now, if you live here in the Omaha, Nebraska area, where the Stomp Chomp Roar headquarters is, you can come and do a local pick pickup day. We're going to be doing a stompin' local pickup event on Friday, December 2nd, here in just a little bit over a week, and you guys will be doing that from 5 to 8 p.m. You can go to my website, use the code LOCAL, all capital letters, LOCAL, and that will avoid the shipping costs so that you can come and take advantage of my local pickup event. All the Christmas lights will be on the house, all the dinosaur inflatables will be up. It's just going to be an awesome time. And talking about Christmas lights, you guys, after today's podcast recording, I'm going outside into the frigid temperatures. I think it's supposed to get up to about 45 degrees today. I'm going to put all the Christmas lights up on the roof. I'm going to make my electric fence for my dinosaurs so that right after Thanksgiving, I can get the dinosaurs outside, blow them up, and have our Cretaceous Christmas light up display. It's going to be so much fun. Well, you guys, let's do a few shout outs before today's review. Shout out to my Sioux City road trip. You guys, last Wednesday, I went 90 minutes north up to Sioux City, Nebraska and Iowa, and we had so much fun. It felt like 5 degrees outside, but the kids all totally warmed up my heart. We went and visited Little Lamb's preschool, Kid Logic childcare, and Theodore's Academy. Each one was so much fun. If you had to ask me which one did you have more fun at, I wouldn't be able to tell you, because each and every one of the students, all the kiddos, each daycare was so much fun, and I can't thank them enough for inviting me up to Sergeant Bluff, South Sioux City, and Sioux City. It was just tons of fun. Now, you guys, last Thursday, Friday, we went up to Elkhorn, only about 15 minutes away from the headquarters, Stomp Chomp Roar headquarters. We went to the Elkhorn Hills preschool. It was tons of fun. We went Thursday and Friday. We met some awesome junior paleontologists, kiddos that love dinosaurs, and they want to be a paleontologist when they get older. So shout out to you, Scout, if you're listening. Now, also, happy 3rd birthday to Alistair. We went and did a dinosaur hatchling adventure for Alistair this last weekend. Had tons of fun with our dinosaur dig tubs. We were looking for all kinds of little dinosaurs, learning all about dinosaurs, what they really are, and even feeding Paleo tons of fish. Now, shout out to Reeder Elementary. We're going to be coming and doing our prehistoric pep rally for all those road runners over there this Tuesday. We're going to have tons of fun. I cannot wait to educate and entertain all the kindergartners, 1st graders, and 2nd graders all about prehistoric life. And our last shout out today, you guys, also goes out to all the turkeys for Thanksgiving, because you guys, 46 million. Let me say that again. 46 million turkeys are eaten on Thanksgiving. So shout out to all the turkeys out there that make the holiday so much special. Such a great tradition. We just love them all so much, and thank you so much for giving their lives so that we can have all kinds of fun on Thanksgiving. Now, you guys, let's go ahead and head to the kitchen. We'll set our ovens to 350 degrees and start cooking another dromaeosaurid type dinosaur. But of course, you guys, we'll save the actual cooking for the grown-ups, so let's just go ahead and do another review for Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast today. Today we're doing another type dromaeosaurid type dinosaur, or another turkey-like creature. Here we go, everyone. I've got my scorecard pulled up, and today we're talking about the Dineobellator. The Dineobellator. Now, this dinosaur genus, its name meaning, is Navajo warrior. Now, the Navajo, that's a Native American tribe down in southwestern United States of America. So the Dineobellator means Navajo warrior. So that is our genus dinosaur for today. Now, what dinosaur order is this creature? This one's a Saurischian. That's the lizard-hipped dinosaurs. Then it's a theropod. Remember, bipedal carnivores walking on 2 legs, eating all kinds of meat. And then it falls in those dromaeosaurids. All the dromaeosaurids with that sickle-like claw on their 2nd toe of their foot, just like the velociraptor, the Utah raptor, the Dakota raptor, the Deinonychus. So many dromaeosaurids. But today, we're talking about the Dineobellator. Dineobellator. The Dineobellator. Now, how big was this dinosaur? Its length, its height, its weight? Well, our Dineobellator is coming in about 10 feet long, or 3 meters, from its snout all the way back to their long tail. Then they're coming in about 4 feet high, or 1.2 meters high, from their sickle-like claw all the way up to their hips. Their head, they're measuring their height right there at their hips, because we know dinosaurs, they're more parallel with the ground, and then it weighs about 100 pounds. So only about 100 pounds. This one is a very similar to a turkey, the size of a large barnyard turkey. That is about our size of our Dineobellator, our Dineobellator. Now this one, even though it's the size of a turkey, it could fight above its weight level. It is a very offensive creature, and they're probably living in somewhat of a flock system. Or if we talk about turkeys, those are called rafters. Instead of a pack of turkeys, it's a rafter of turkeys. Now our dromaeosaurids, you guys, are dromaeosaurid scale. So when we look at velociraptors, they're only about 6 feet long. When we look at the Deinonychus, they're 11 feet long. Dakota raptor, 18 feet, and Utah raptor, 23 feet. So our Dineobellator is about 10 feet long. So a little bit bigger than a velociraptor, but not quite as big as our Deinonychus. Now, how fast was the Dineobellator? This one's coming in about 25 miles per hour. They're very quick, very agile. They're walking on those 2 legs, a bipedal stance. So they're pretty quick, and they're probably running around with their rafter pack looking for all kinds of food. Now, what weapons, defense did this dinosaur have? What are some of the characteristics? Well, this is a very turkey-like dinosaur, probably covered in feathers, and we know it was covered in feathers because on their forearms, their front arms, we find quill knobs, you guys. Their bones are covered in all kinds of quill knobs, and those are feather bumps. So we can see where the feathers would have attached, you guys. So just imagine a velociraptor, but a little bit bigger. This one's almost a screen size for like Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. So it's just like a velociraptor, a little bit bigger. We see it covered in feathers from those quill knobs. Now, you guys, they have around a 16-inch skull with powerful jaws and curved blade-like teeth, and they probably had very close to a 5-inch sickle-like claw on that second toe of their foot. Now, you guys, we don't find very many fossils of our Dineobellator. We've only found 20 fossils of the holotype. So when I talk about its skull, its sickle-like claw, we're estimating because it's around the same size as our Deinonychus, so we can assume that its skull, its sickle-like claw, is probably similar in size to our Deinonychus. So about a 16-inch skull, a 5-inch sickle-like claw. Now, something really cool we find out about our Dineobellator is they might have had advanced range of motion in their hands and their feet. And how they know that is because their bones have an uncommon bone shape, which would have helped increase the muscle strength. So they believe they would have had a better motion in their hands and their feet, and even better gripping power. They had increased gripping strength, and they also think they had a greater tail motion. That would have helped them be very agile as they were hunting for all kinds of food. Now, when were they hunting for food? When did this dinosaur live, and how long did the species live during the Mesozoic era? So our Dineobellator is coming in about 70 to 68 million years ago during that late Cretaceous period, and it's found down in New Mexico, in the Ojo Alamo Formation of New Mexico. It was found back in 2008, the same year Dinosaur Ranger Anthony graduated from high school, and I was a Millard South Patriot. And fun fact, Millard South, when I went to high school, they used to be called the the Millard South Indians. But you guys, that isn't totally a right word to say. Oh, they're Native Americans. So Millard South changed their name to the Patriots around 2000, and I graduated as a Patriot in 2008. Well, you guys, this one, our Dineobellator, was named back in 2020 by a few paleontologists, Jasinski, Sullivan, and Dodson. So those are the paleontologists that helped discover and describe our Dineobellator. Now, the only specimen, like I mentioned, is the holotype, which is the first fossil found, and it consists of about 20 fossils. Only 20 fossilized pieces of this dinosaur have been found so far. So you guys, what are we going to give our score for our Dineobellator? What will be its score on the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast? Remember, up to 10 feet long, up to 4 feet high, only about 100 pounds. Think of a velociraptor, a large barnyard turkey covered in quill knobs, all feathers all over its body. Now you guys, even though it had feathers, it wouldn't be able to fly like a bird. But if you think about a turkey can't fly, but they can kind of flutter up into the trees when they're trying to get out of danger. So I bet the velociraptors and all the other dromaeosaurids with these feathers probably somewhat would have been able to do the same thing. Now this one, our Dineobellator, is somewhat screen accurate for the velociraptor, the raptors we see in Jurassic Park. It would have had about a 16-inch skull with those very sharp curved blade-like teeth. They had a 5-inch sickle-like claw on their second toe, and we believe that they would have had more advanced motion in their hands, feet. They would have increased gripping strength and a greater tail motion. So you guys, at the end of the day, what are we going to give a score, a fossil score for our Dineobellator on the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast? Remember, 1 fossil, some of the weakest dinosaurs, 10 fossils, some of the greatest. So my velociraptor, I'm pretty sure I gave a 6.5. So we have to be a little bit higher than our velociraptor friend. So I believe I'm going to give this one, our Dineobellator, a 7.1. 7.1 for our Navajo warrior, our Dineobellator. Was that great or what? The Dineobellator cooked to the perfect temperature of 7.1 on the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast. That was just so delicious. Another turkey-like dinosaur. Would you guys eat a velociraptor-like dinosaur for Thanksgiving dinner? Would that be gross to put a velociraptor or a Dineobellator on your Thanksgiving table for you to carve up? That would just be crazy. We'll stick with the turkey, everybody. I'll take mine with a side of mashed potatoes. And don't forget about the pumpkin pie for dessert. Do you guys love pumpkin pie with some whipped cream on it? I just can't wait for this Thursday. Well, everybody, today's podcast was in honor of the Native American people. We have so much to be thankful for, and it all started with some relationships built over 400 years ago between the Pilgrims, the Wampanoag Native Americans, and so on and so on. Now, of course, we had some difficult, hard times in our nation's history, but I wanted to dedicate this review to the Native American people, past and present. Some other dinosaur species, you guys, that have Native American-like names. We see the Zuniceratops and the Seots Mikarum. Those are just of the other few that have somewhat of a dinosaur, a Native American-like name to them, to their genus. Now, I bet the Native American people even had some awesome folklore-like stories that they probably told around the campfire and told to their people, you guys, because I'm sure they found fossils of some dinosaurs, even mammoths, mastodons, before the Europeans that came over to this continent, North America. They found them before they did. So I bet they had some awesome stories all about some huge creatures creatures that they didn't even know about. Because dinosaurs, you guys, we didn't name dinosaurs until 1842. And the our Megalosaurus wasn't found until 1824. So I'm sure tons of stuff was found by Native Americans before the Europeans that came over from Europe. But you guys, a quick joke before we go today. I know you guys are getting all excited for your Thanksgiving holiday. Why did the rockin' dinosaurs let the turkey join the band? Let me say it again. Why did the rockin' dinosaurs let the turkey join the band? Why did they let the turkey join the band? It's because the turkey had its own drumsticks. Its legs, they're called drumsticks, right? Was that one great or what? But you guys, that's it, everyone. I hope all my listeners have a wonderful, a great, a dynamite, a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. Please make sure to eat plenty of Velociraptor, Dineobellator, or turkey, and always make sure to go back up for seconds. Now remember, my name is Dinosaur Ranger Anthony, your pilgrim-like host for today's Harvest Feast on the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast. And you guys, keep digging for dinosaurs. Fare thee well, my junior pilgrims. Gobble, gobble, gobble.